down for my ladies. 贝斯准备，吉他准备，鼓手也准备，还有帮我把麦克风调低一点。
Millions of people have recorded their experience of finding happiness through their belief in God. That is what helps them avoid the pitfalls of level 3. Because of that, this kind of happiness needed its own category. We call that level 4. Level 4 is available to all people in all genres from our cultures, regardless of their circumstance. There are 3 calculators of happiness level 4, such as second one it is requires surrender to perfect. Truth, love, justice, beauty, and unity. The last one is affect all people from all generations, nations, and cultures.
There are 3 important questions that arise at this level. Can we prove that God exists? Science cannot physically prove that God exists in the same way that it can prove a tomato exists. Science can show convincing evidence that God must exist. However, we can prove that God exists using philosophy. Can God fulfill all of our highest desires? Our highest desires are the 5 transcendentals. If we accept that God exists, then He has to be perfect, truth, love, justice, beauty, and unity. The minute we say that He is not any of these things, then we are placing a limit on God's powers. If God's powers are limited, then He cannot be God. That would be a contradiction. Does God want to be with us for all eternity? God wants to be with us for all eternity, and it also indicates that He would be willing to come to us, instead of just sitting there and watching us trying in vain to come to Him. He would be like a gentle and loving parent who would do anything for us to help us be with Him, even if it means coming to earth to become one of us, even if it means suffering and dying for us.
Crisis 4 it can occur if we believe God is love but refuse to allow Him. For those people who don't believe God is love will say, Lord, you are so holy good, and I am so sinful and rotten. Don't come into my heart yet, because it's too messed up and I don't want you to see in there until I'm clean. We can pray to avoid crisis 4. Spend time with God and listen to Him. Take advantage of all of His graces and gifts in the church. Tell God that you need Him.
Hi Sarah, how you doing?
Hi Miss Vickers, I just gave an A in the class.
I am grateful for. So I'm very grateful for my family. So I'm lucky enough I have an awesome husband. I have 2 boys, and even though they're imperfect, I'm pretty thankful for them. And I'm thankful that my parents are still alive and that they live close to me. I'm also thankful for her WeChat because I lost the question, so hold on.
I'm very grateful for being under the star over here. And I'm grateful for being alive. I'm grateful for being a senior who's in college.
I'm grateful for my friends, my family, my school, and my amazing teachers.
Second one, I'm not always grateful when I'm happy because it doesn't have to be me. Okay, I can be grateful for other people being happy. When I think about, what was the question? Thinking about God, right? Yeah, so I thank God for other people's happiness, not only my own as well.
When you're happy. Oh, great question. So I do go to church, and I'm Presbyterian, and so in my Christian church I like to go to bed praying, and I like to kind of wake up in the morning and do a little meditation and say thank you. I find myself sometimes praying more when I'm not happy, like when I'm worried about people, when I pray for people's health. But I try every day on my phone. I have an app that reminds me to be grateful, and so I use that app every day to remind me that I have more than a lot of people. So that's what I'm thankful for.